you're back in Guildrun. It's time for another SSS rank run. Let's go see what we can do today. We are going to be starting off with Huyong, and we also start off with a rare relic where every rush triggers gain 1 shard. So we might end up going for a rush team, maybe. Might also go for a Huyong team as well, depending on if we get it upgraded super fast, or we could just go for Logan. Logan could be kind of smashing as well, just to scale up infinite damage on him. I'm going to take him just in case we can get him online as well. We can also take Tilly as well. So we can start scaling up some monies for us, or we could reroll trying to rank up one of these two. I'm down to roll. And that is Fiona. I mean, we could scale up a certain amount of max life. We could also get ourselves a bunch of defense. I'm going to reroll once more, and that's Logan. Hell yeah. And we're definitely going for the momentum. But definitely so. On kill, he's going to get a bunch of damage. Now, trigger rush. I might actually want to grab this as well, and potentially go for a rush team alongside him as well. Now let's grab a starter kill. Let's see what we get. The clerk, what you got, Chris? For the combat, heroes permanently gain 100 max HP. Gain an item that gives defense. I'm giving him max HP because Logan is someone we want to keep alive. Now we might even want to bench Huyong, if I'm being honest, because we don't want Huyong to take out the little mushroom goober in the back right. We just want Logan to take out every single one. Wait, we might actually lose Logan. Come on, Logan. Right, buddy, old pal. Nice. Wait, it's super close. Nice. We got the 2 kills on him, which is even more awesome. Now, Huyong, we might need to sell. We might just take Scorn for frontliner for now. We sell Huyong, we take this item, and I know it's not the most ideal item for him, but he does skill up magic. A bit of mana regen is going to go a long way as well, and then we move on. So Crystalline, Prison, retrain or strengthen heroes, or get a special item which pays off in future. I'm going to go for this. I'm going to grab ourselves a strengthened power crystal. Now play this Logan, so he can actually get even more damage for us. With Scorn, you got to do your thing, buddy, old pal. Distract him while Logan comes in and smashes. You get a bunch of damage and try to scale up as much as possible. He's already scaled up quite a bit. 30 attack, 86 attack, and once this does pop off in 2 combats, right? It's 2 combats, isn't it? He should be able to get some attack. And as long as he just takes out units, yeah, it's going to be much, much better. 230 attack by the end of it. And that's a Scorn upgrade. Do we really want Scorn though? I mean, in his upgrade, he can taunt enemies, making sure that Logan does survive. He can also inflict a bit of frost, which is nice as well. But not a character I kind of want to go for it. Start combat. If no heroes in the combat share a class, all heroes gain 33% basic stats. That is something we could definitely do. I'm going to take it. So do we want to take Scorn? I mean, maybe, right? We take Scorn and then maybe take a Mystic at the same time. It sounds good to me. Now let's move on. Regular encounter versus challenge. I think we can take on a challenge counter. This is a bit risky. We do have emergency rewind though, but I mean, you should get a massive amount of stats. 231 attack is kind of absurd. And once this does pop off, it's going to shoot up to 300 attack. But he's getting stunned by the spiders. He does one-shot the enemy. He should be able to get a bunch of mana as well. I mean, he should take out the next unit, and Logan is going to be scaling indefinitely. And he's just one-shotting everything. Now, we could also take gain a lasting shields, cast 25 active abilities, get 25 starting mana. You know, I'm going to take that instead. Just say cast instantly. Let's grab Scorn. And do we want to give him this, or do we want to give him the frost stacking? I'm not going to lie, I do like the stall triggers. I like it because then he can actually stall units and kind of call them over to him. Now we could also grab this inflicting burn, which I don't really care about. I want to grab the starting mana more than anything. We can cast instantly. Now let's reroll once, and let's just move on to the Etched path. So we should have scaled up our scaling by 33%, by the way. Now warrior glyph after winning 2 combats over everything else. I'm taking that. That's going to be a massive damage increase for Logan. Like crazy absurd damage. Yeah, it should be insane for us. Now once he generates up enough mana Scorn, he should be able to taunt everyone. Logan should be able to smash the rest of the guys. He does get stunned a little bit. And never mind. He should be able to smash out from here. Just one shot every single unit and just get every single scaling. 210 damage. It's kind of absurd. The combat victory gains some shards. A little bit of vampirism could go a long way. Defense and stall, that's Grace as well.
I can help.
I do like Grace.
I think.
We might actually move this over on her, grab ourselves a small bit of vampirism, and not being able to buy this criminal. We're 1 gold shards. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Now, should we rank up Grace? I think so. And what I'd actually love to go for
Better than I expected.
is the Benevolent, right? For even more scaling. I'm going to chance going for it. Now, the likelihood of this actually triggering is pretty darn low because we're going to be going super fast with Logan and the amount of attack he's skilled up. But I still want to try it. Because if she targets him, it's going to be 12 more attack, which is just even more skilling. But we got to see if this does trigger. And it might end up being on Skarn, which will end up scaling up his defense as well. So I'm not too sad about that, scaling up his defense. Should have gotten one buff. And she might cast on herself because she's also getting targeted as well. And never mind. Skarn just come back to life and we smash that demon, no problem at all. We got tons of monies. No more wonder what we should go for. Now, if we increase our team size, we still got to consider this relic, the perfect divergent prism. We also got a warrior's glyph, which is just going to be absurd damage. 570. But is there anything else we really want here? Whenever mage cast, like Burn and Frost could be kind of nice. None of this I actually really want, so I'm going to reroll. We could take Funky. He is a mage with burn and stuff like that, with massive damage in the backline. Anything else? Auto attack 100 times, but then get 25% attack. That's actually kind of absurd if we could fill that. Because that's 25% of his attack as well, which is the same as the warrior's glyph. Now, I'm not sure if I really want any of this stuff either, so I'm going to reroll once more. We could go with the Mystic Huyon. We want to Warrior, Sal, all abilities trigger 6 seconds faster. We could apply this in so we can try to get more buffs stacked up. We could also go with this, 20% to the primary stats of each of the holder classes. I mean, I'm going to take this. I'm going to take this. And that should be 20% of the attack on him. That's going to be crazy. Now, do you want to increase your team size? I'm not entirely sure. I still kind of want to reroll once, looking for any sort of upgrade. Assassins, Duelists, Warriors gain 100 crit. There's one that where Warriors can actually deal damage. They actually get some shield. Which is why I'm rolling so much, right? Mana regen whenever you cast... Wait, this is a crazy item as well. I do want to add this eventually onto him, because then he can move super fast. So I'm going to take this item, and then I'm probably going to save the rest for gold. Take the 100 Frost. Maybe sell these items. Go ahead and grab this as well. I mean, this one. Or attack gain 100 crit will be massive damage. Maybe should. If we sell this item then, will be enough. But this item's going to be cracked for him, so I don't think we can really afford it. This is also going to be cracked for him though as well. And we're less likely to see that. Yeah, I'm going to have to sell this, unfortunately. And let's get going. It's just going to be big damage for him. Big damage. We might end up turbo leading enemies a little bit faster than we should. But we'll see. We'll see how much attack he's going to get. 800 attack. I mean, he's pretty much destroying these units in 2 or 3 hits. And can we get the Benevolent off? I don't think we even got it off once. I mean, Logan is skilled up so much. Start of combat, gain 4 shards. None of these I do want to take. Gustav, I mean, we could add him in, but I don't really want to. Start of combat, inflict a little bit of frost. You know what? That sounds crazy good. We do get the Kingpin. Assassin Vanguards get some stats. Fiona could skill up max life. Let's reroll again, and that is Grace upgrade. Do we actually want to upgrade her? Potentially. I'm also going to take this too, and each hero's first attack, dealing 250 crit, could be insane. But let's get going. Onto the Fairy Ring. Onto the Fairy Ring and see what we get. Big Bow, attack speed, rush abilities last 5 seconds longer. On kill, gain 12 shards. But I'm going to take this. I'm going to take this, and I'm hoping that Logan can smash out insanely fast. It's kind of counterintuitive to what we want, but it should be okay, right? And we let him get yanked in? I think so, because then he can just take out the back line, and we should be able to get a lot. Wait, it's not. We don't get the relic just yet. That's a big ol' yikes. We haven't got a single buff from this. Yeah, Grace, probably not to play. We still can't get her, so we gotta move on. We do get this as well, and I'm gonna go for the challenge encounter, since we do have emergency rewind, and this is a super scary combat. Because these guys are gonna be murdering fast. But so is Logan. You see how fast he's going? God, Grace is definitely the wrong call. By far, she is incredibly the wrong call. Now, on crit, the hero steals 50 max life. I'm taking that. The other 2 options were just not that good. Let's take her. Gain. On stall trigger, gain 1 shard. Give heroes mana regen. Every other cast gain 2 shards. Honestly, these just don't matter. Like, genuinely. Every other cast, she's not going to be casting too often. On stall trigger, gain 1 shard. I'm just going to take this unless we get her going super fast. Logan is just destroying units way too fast. And that's a Skarn upgrade. Is the Skarn upgrade going to matter? Pimenta scaling up attack speed. I might even sell to take Pimenta because we can't have him in either. So let's take her.
For your guild, then stay close.
We can also give him a bit of stealth. Stealth could go a long way, make sure he survive for 6 seconds, but I'm not sure. Mystic Skin, Mana Regen, maybe that could be kind of nice. But we would need to pretty much decrease the stall effects. not going to be living long enough for this. Still want to reroll. Every second there's a tank. Heroes gain 1 defense. I'm going to take that as well. A little bit more defense. And that is an S-class Rowan. He could just be our front laner, right? We could add him in along with Pimenta. Is that a character we do want to add in? Because I would love to just find Logan. If we find an A-rank Logan, it could be GG's. And we do manage to get him. Yeah, let's freeze that shop. Let's take him in the next rounds. Onto the guild banner. We're taking a warrior banner. No problem at all. I'm going to warrior crits to deal bonus damage equal to 100%. Warriors gain 50% attack. Whenever warrior crits to heal equal to 50% attack. If this was shields, I'd take it because we can over shields. When it's heals, it doesn't feel that good. I'm probably just going to take deal a bonus damage equal to 100% attack. When he does crit. Because he should have a lot of crit, right? Definitely so. 208 crit. Now, Pimenta, you need to actually just scale up her attack speed. We're also going to scale up you as well, and let's go. I mean, he's just going to murder face literally everything. And that's just crazy. And we get a certain amount of charge because of that. Let's take him. Rank A. On combat victory, heroes gain 20 attack. On crit, permanently gain 2 attack. Now, he's probably going to crit like 4 or 5 times per combat. So that's not that great. 20 attack, constantly. Or scale up attack with Pimenta as well. This is just going to be a little bit more, so I'm going to have to take that. It means we're not going to be scaling up the attack speed on Grace, but that should be okay. Now, if you make him a duelist, that could be a start as well. But I'm going to reroll. Whenever Vanguard goes below 50% max HP, the first time they gain 33% attack speed. If we can make him a Vanguard, right? That could be nuts for us, so we'll take it. And I'm going to be looking for that as well. Tanks gain defense, the backup abilities. Can we take it? It's only 10 gold, I think so. Generate 25 shards. Any of this stuff we do want? Probably not. When holder shields another hero damage, all enemies equal to that shield. I'm not going to be too pushed about. Generate 25 shards. I don't really care about either. Now, rush abilities last in 3 seconds longer. That any good to us? We don't really have some rush abilities. We're probably not going to be too pushed about it after stall 4 times. Now, this could be good. I mean, probably not, but maybe. If all heroes in combat share a class, all heroes gain basic stat. Well, that's not good to us either. Now, do we roll one more time? I think so. That is Pimenta upgrade. We spent a lot of monies. Do we want to upgrade her? I mean, I'm not sure if we even do want to upgrade her, but we'll see. Single combat, we're definitely taking this. And I'm taking the hardest challenge. And we get a Mage's Glyph. Mystic's Glyph. I mean, that's going to be great for Grace. But we'll see. We send you in. And we give it that defense. We should be able to destroy this guy in a few hits. I mean, almost 2 hits, right? Never mind. It was his ability from the get-go, and then he does get smashed. Not bad. Now, to get his ability, Grace needs to be separated a lot. You also get the Mystic Glyph, so she can cast more often. She gets 50 mana regen per second. And yeah, the Benevolent is never casted. Nor is Grace. But we have 226 golds after stall. Just taunt everyone. I think that's probably going to be best for us when on attack. Yeah, let's just take this. So we just taunt everyone. And I'm really hoping that we can get some craziness going. When I say craziness, I mean just Logan. Cast 15 times, get 25 magic, mana regen. Any of this stuff? Probably not. Heroes in the front row get a bunch of max HP and defense. Might as well take. Inflict a bunch of frost, that's an S rank pollen. I mean, backup only. Start of combat, give heroes mana regen, attack, and magic. I'm actually going to take her, place her in.
I'll join your guild, but I'm stopping for flowers.
I think she's going to be a great addition. Like burn, rush, gain stats. Holy moly, he's just going to have a certain amount of stats. I mean, that's just going to be crazy good. Now, I'm going to reroll. I'm going to save the rest for monies. I might as well grab you as well. I'm literally going to save the rest for monies to potentially go for the auction house and try to make this endless mode with Logan insane for it. Now, do we retrain Grace? I mean, I don't really see points. There's not much else that she can actually really give to us. But we should be able to get a crazy amount of stats, right? Now, this dragon is going to be kind of scary because he is going to punish Clumping quite a bit. But I'm wondering, will Logan be able to one-shot him? I mean, it was just over in 1 second. That's how strong Logan actually got. It's so much killing, it's kind of incredible. 163 ability damage. Hell yeah, we've got 183 gold, and that's an S-rank Logan. Let's take him. Now, on combat victories, gain attack. Whereas getting 2 attack on crit permanently gain, I'm going to take more and more scaling potential. Now, should we take heroes gain defense for each enemy target him? Start combat, heroes in the front row to gain defense. Any of this stuff, we could also get more damage, basic stats. I'm going to take this. Now, Pimenta upgrade, I might as well grab her as well, make it her S rank. Install abilities triggers 6 seconds sooner. I mean, is that great? We could try to get the Benevolent off, but I don't think that's ever happening. Do we apply a bit of Frost? Do we actually have any relics that inflict Frost? Doesn't really look like it. Also, we've taken this and we've never triggered stall. And we do inflict a small bit of Frost, so maybe we'll take this, right? I mean, this one. A bit more defenses. Now, do we want Zuri? I mean, probably not. Do we want to increase our team side? The next question. I don't think so. I think I'm just going to reroll. We can get a bunch of crests. We could try to make him into Vanguard. But then he gets a bunch of backs of life as well. We could give him the sacrificial size so he gets a lot of Omnivamp as well to make sure he survives. We could also install, which we don't really care about. And let's reroll again. Now, increasing his range. That is something I do care about. And that's exactly what I'm going to take. And I'm also going to increase our weapon, our item slots. That's just going to be crazy good as well. And I'm going to reroll once more. If anything else, whenever an enemy damages a hero shield, deal 250 damage back. When I combo with 2 heroes in reserves, the hero in reserves permanently gain a small amount of stats. We can also add in Reyna, but she's also warrior, so we lose out on this relic, which I think is crazy. And there's not much else I really do want to add in, right? Starting mana, we could take this instead. We could also just give him a bunch of stats, a bunch of defense, so he just survives. But increasing his attack range is crazy good. I'd love to get another one of these as well. But I really wish we got the relics for warriors, which we didn't see single one, unfortunately. But let's get going. Can Logan carry himself through this? He should be able to have an absurd amount of attack speed. He should be able to just destroy everything in an instant, and everything's deleted. I mean, it's kind of crazy, right? It should be kind of crazy. He's going to have absurd amounts of attacks. It does shoot up to 3k. Everything is dead in 1 second, and we get so much charge from this because of that one relic. But how long is this going to last? I mean, he scales up every fight. Now choose a rare relic, HP boost, or an S rank hero. I'm going to go for an S rank hero, and I'm actually going to grab herself a warrior. Anything to do with rush effects, we do get Kai. Annie, backup effects, gain a shield, amazing. Not bad. The shield we could take. It means he's going to survive that a little bit longer. And when I say a little bit longer, I mean he's just going to murder everything. And Grace, you're trying your best, buddy old pal, but it's not enough. But the sheer amount of stats he gets is kind of absurd. The problem is the rush effects. So eventually they're going to fall short, right? But he's got so much stats, it's kind of incredible. Now, S rank hero, attack boost. We can give him a huge attack boost, but I'm going to go for another warrior. And I'm really hoping for another backup ability. We do get Reyna, and we don't get a single backup ability, which is terrible. We kind of missed out on our luck from that. A little bit unfortunate, but Logan is just cracked. Just cracked. And I would have loved to give the increased attack speed and movement speed to him as well, so he can just run around and murder face everything. We're already on floor 7, which is kind of insane. Floor 8, I should say. And we'll see. Almost 3k value scaled up. We're going to start random epic relic or retrain. I mean, retrain wouldn't be too bad right now, because if we switch to this, we should be able to get a lot more attack, right? Creates an Omnivamps. I'm actually going to do that. We can also go do it for Kai as well, but I'm going to prioritize Reyna's one. Yeah, let's do it. So it's not a whole lot of value, but still it's going to be good enough to get a bunch of Omnivamp as well. And this is looking a lot more scary. If we do get stunned by the mushroom goobers, we're in trouble. That's a huge, huge problem for us. But right now, we should be able to smash through this no problem at all. Like, no chance of losing out. Let's go again. And not bad. I don't see us surviving super far. Now, attack speed, permanently scale up, or another retrain. Could chance another backup ability. I'm going to chance it. Attack speed will be insane though, not going to lie. But let's see. Do we want to go with Kai or do we want to go with Reyna? Since we already have a backup ability, I'm going to go with Reyna. And I'm going to get rid of the permanent scaling attack, right? I think so. Any backup abilities, combat victory, warriors gain more attack. That's even more scaling. Even more scaling that's going to be amplified by all the primary stats as well. He has 6k attack. But this could be it. You see, we almost lost. Floor 12, even with all this, we almost lost. The enemies are dealing so much damage, and that one stun could delete it instantly. So I would really love to increase his attack range even more. But he almost one-shot the freaking little slime goobers. But with the rush effects running out, that's kind of scary for us. Now, an epic relic or another retrain. Do we try to go for another backup ability? I'm going to try it. Now, this could be a big waste, but it's a bit of a gamble as well, right? Let's go with Reyna. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. And unfortunately, we did miss on the backup ability. But maybe we can't get one on this one. No, we definitely can. Unfortunate, it is what it is. Increase the range. I would love to get that on Logan, if I'm being honest. Because these mushroom goobers are going to be stunning it. But we might have to move our position away. And kind of leave him this way. Because if he gets stunned, it's toast. And that's it. 415 is the best we can do with Logan. Unfortunately, it is what it is. We do end up losing now. But it was a ton of fun in doing so. Just being stunned today, he dealt 9 million damage. He had so much killing, it was kind of absurd. And we definitely ended up with more than 4k damage, right? More than crit. If we had another one of these, I would have been an insane value, right? But increase of the stats, and even taking the perfect Divergent Prism, where none of the Heroes of Combat share class, we gained an absurd amount of stats. And we just got so much stats, and all Logan's scaling was amplified by a lot of different stats. Allowed him to deal some insane damage. But he's pretty much the only character on the team that was doing stuff. Grace tried her best, the Benevolence was definitely not the right call, and Pimenta with attack speed at least gave him a lot of skilling. However, it wasn't enough to get past 415, unfortunately. But I'm going to leave you here for now. Just want to say thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, comment, leave, subscribe, and I hope you look up for the next one. I'll see you next time.
Say it louder, say it louder. Feel the moment, feel the power.